Or more properly, I'm told, Lexois prepared to kick off at Parkhead in the second leg of this Intercity Spurs Cup match against Celtic. Both sides tied at 1-1 from the first game in Portugal, which ended with only 19 players in the park, you may remember. The Celtic side, much as expected: Fallon, Young and Gemmell, Clark, Cushley and Kennedy, Johnson, Murdoch, Chalmers, Gallagher and Lennox. Lexois, as I think we'll call him, attacking the goal on the right, or rather on the left as you look at it. Roses, Geraldo and Raul, Pereira, Moreira and Marçal, Estevez, Wagner, Cambrai, Ventura and Duarte. And straight away it's a free kick for Celtic. The Portuguese side are wearing what one might describe as a very old-fashioned Sunderland strip, very broad red and white stripes. Whipped into goal there, hooked away out towards Lennox. Lennox heads it down, and it's nicely broken up there. The numbers in the Portuguese strip don't show up at all well. I'm afraid this is going to make things rather difficult for us here. But that's inside right Wagner. The through ball going towards Chalmers. Looks as if Chalmers might have been offside had it gone through. Celtic straight in right away, out towards Johnson, and that may be a corner unless a spectacular clearance. Throw in. That was right half Pereira. Well, Celtic will certainly be intent on piling on the goals here. It's a nice ball by Young through to Johnson. Johnson, a good one across the face of the goal. Headed away. Clark. And a centre forward, Cambrai there. Wagner. Right half Pereira. Cushley's there. Throw into Lexois. Back you go, says referee Crawford, the English referee for tonight's game. Pereira. Cushley first to the ball, downfield. Headed away by Moreira. Right half John Clark. 4 of the Celtic side in the 22 for the World Cup pool against Finland. Fallon, Kennedy, Johnson and Chalmers, and of course if McNeil were fit he would almost certainly make a 5th. Right back Geraldo, back to his keeper Rosas. Ground very heavy, which should certainly be to Celtic's advantage. Gemmell. Oh, badly misjudged. Chalmers. Chalmers pushes the ball towards Lennox. I think it's a bit far. No, Lennox does well to turn it back. Very well indeed. But just couldn't get much direction on it. He did extremely well to keep the ball in there. Gemmell, Cushley covering his left back. All the way back to goalkeeper Fallon. Clark. Gallagher. Murdoch. Murdoch to Johnson. Johnson overruns the ball. Well tackled. And Pereira, who's really more of a centre half up till now than anything else. Good throw taken quickly to Murdoch. Murdoch turns it across low, blocked. Pereira. Wagner. Clark. Johnson. Johnson nicely to Murdoch. Murdoch across goal. Headed away. And turned just beyond Gemmell as Gemmell came tearing in to help his forwards there. And away come Lexois. And it's Portuguese throw. And it's Geraldo to take it. Flicked on into the centre, but no one with Cushley. Not cleared very well though. Young heads it away to Johnson. Johnson rather fortunately gets it back and makes a bit of a mess of it. Duarte, left winger. Good tackle by Young. Pereira to Estevez. Throw to Lexois. Gallagher, right on the centre spot, tipping the ball through towards Chalmers. Chalmers leaves it for Lennox. Lennox is cutting in, gets the break of the ball, and in the event it just twists away from him. Gallagher turns the ball across goal, missed Murdoch there. Murdoch far too obvious with the pass. Good run by Cambrai, but crowded out. Almost a quarter of an hour gone so far. The first goal has eluded Celtic, although they've done much the bulk of the attacking. Johnson. Nice piece of footwork by Johnson, going outside. Now a good cross. The far post, that is a good cross. And it's there. A well-taken goal. A lovely run by Johnson. A very fine cross indeed. And Steve Chalmers there to head the ball beyond the goalkeeper and put Celtic ahead in aggregate by 2-1. Now if Johnson was able to cross with this accuracy, allied to his undoubted skill, what a winger he would be. He had the whole defence going the wrong way there, caught them wrong-footed, and Chalmers very cleverly just floated it over the keeper's head. 1-0, thoroughly deserved. That's Duarte over on the left wing, on the right wing rather. Poor pass. Well, Fallon, apart from a pass back, hasn't handled the ball yet. Estevez. Much too close. Pereira. Wagner. Estevez. Cushley turns the ball well, but no one in the centre. Pereira, it's a good ball. And that's Moreira right up with the forwards. And a first time shot, not much pith in it, taken very easily by Fallon. Headed away, Clark up again. Pushing it to Gallagher. Gallagher's outside left, but he limps heavily as he kicked out there. There's a good shot from left back Gemmell. And Celtic's third corner of the evening. Gallagher's going to take it. He's going to take it left-footed. This should be a fair test of how his leg is. It's not a bad corner at all. Headed in and just clears the bar. Off goes Celtic then at the start of the second half at Parkhead here tonight, leading 1-0 when they should have been 4 or 5 goals up. The Portuguese side, Lexois, although we've agreed to call him Lexois as an anglicisation of the name, have really contributed very little to the first half, except some vintage pushing and pulling. And it's perhaps a condemnation of Celtic that they're only a goal up, and it could so easily have been more. The goal itself was a good one, scored inevitably almost by Chalmers, but a 1-goal lead is nothing much of a margin. Anything can happen in defence. Here come Lexois. And a free kick. Hands. Duarte is going to take it, wearing a number 11 jersey, but he's played outside right for all but the first 5 minutes. And it goes. Pushed back to Duarte. Oh, not a bad shot. It was going wide, but Fallon wasn't to know that. He smothered it confidently. Lexois making the mistake of giving Johnson plenty of room. Clark going around, losing a lot of ground by going back in his tracks almost. Geraldo in towards Lennox, chance for Lennox. Well saved, well stopped keeper. Rose Ash let the ball squirm away, but flopped on it quickly again. Not a bad shot by Lennox, first time. Cushley, clearance, spins to the wing. Portuguese ball. Up comes Pereira to take it. And they might well have saved themselves the trouble. John Clark, Bobby Murdoch running down the wing. Murdoch deflects it nicely into Johnson's path. Johnson, if he can go outside, he's got a good chance here. And he turns it across very well. Tushley, Celtic deciding to attack, which is a much more sensible thing to do. And here's a chance for Murdoch. Murdoch going through, Murdoch coming in. Across goal, pushed out. It's a penalty kick. It is certainly a penalty kick. And a foolish one. And we'll get the usual pushing, shoving and jostling. But no earthly question at all. Chalmers brought down in the penalty area, and all the protesting in the world will not alter the fact that that's a penalty kick. The referee calling for the Portuguese interpreter, I think. There could be no question at all of the validity of Mr. Crawford's award there. Very foolish penalty, because I don't think Chalmers could have got a foot to the ball. The Portuguese don't like that one little bit, but a perfectly fair decision. The referee not to be moved, and this can only end in somebody being sent off. The captain trying to calm things down. This, of course, not making it any easier for the person who will have to take the kick. Probably by Murdoch himself, I think. Get another one of these distasteful scenes which it looks as if European Cup football finds it difficult to do without. The referee insisting that the penalty kick must be taken. Well, after the crowd scenes, penalty kick to Celtic at this. 17 minutes of the second half gone. Murdoch to make it 2-0. No! What a mess. What a badly taken penalty. Down towards Duarte. Lennox. Lennox gets the ball through. Chalmers for once has got a yard or so on which to work. Comes inside. Chance for Chalmers. Beautiful goal. 2-0. The ball, I think, swerved in flight. It was fairly straight at the keeper. Chalmers has scored his own second, and Celtic's second goal with about 8 or 9 minutes to go. And this Celtic side looks through at last, having made extremely heavy weather against a football side which has had absolutely nothing to offer except to the connoisseurs of pushing, body checking and jersey pulling. It's a condemnation of Celtic that they've taken so long to beat this relay. Well, mediocre is almost too complimentary a word for the Portuguese side. Well taken individual goal. The chant of easy goes up. It's amazing how difficult it's been. Well taken goal by Steve Chalmers. Free kick this time to Lexois. The ball will go right through to Fallon now. And away comes Celtic. Up to Chalmers, that's a sensible thing to do. Chalmers is the beating of the centre half. And he comes. I would think that might well be a penalty. No, no. Was he giving? Has he in fact given another penalty? It was well inside the area. Yes, it is a penalty kick. It's a second penalty kick. And here we get this same old wearisome routine. Oh, now we have a deputation going to consult the linesman. Well, those were two of the most clear-cut penalty kicks I think I've ever seen. And the game being reduced to the level of a farce. And I think the referee has at long last decided that strong action's taken. No, he's just going to let the penalty kick be taken. Here it comes. And no doubt about that one at all. This time practice making perfect. Murdoch does make it 3-0 for